Many of us have dreams and aspiration of starting a business that we are so passionate about, but for some other reasons, we can't seem to make that happen. We will always find reasons not to do it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what kind of mindset blocks you have to overcome and how I overcome these mindset blocks when I first started. You're not alone to have these kind of thoughts and mindset blocks, but it is possible for you to also overcome them. The fear of being judged by others and the fear of failing is the two most common reasons why people don't start a business. We are afraid of being judged. We are afraid of being seen as a failure. What will people think of us? Maybe people think that we are not good enough, that we are not smart enough, that we can't pull this off. And when you create a business, especially when you create a business online, everything is so public. Like everybody has access to see how you do things, what you do, your failures and everything. But along with that, they also have access to seeing you succeed, that you try and you win, your success stories, your testimonials. But people, for some other reason, only think of the bad things. What if I don't succeed? What if they will look at me and think I'm not good enough or not smart enough? People will laugh at you for trying, but eventually when you have success, people will come back at you and ask you how you did it. That's just how it is. But the truth is, failure is a part of life, and as cliche as it might seem, everybody fails at some point in their life. But it's important to understand that the failure is not a reflection of you. You're only trying, and maybe you have to pivot at some point and adjust bits and pieces here and there, but if you keep on going, things will work out. At least you're trying. Like most people do not even try. And I had to overcome the same mindset blocks myself. I'm from a very small city in Norway where everything is public and everybody knows what everybody's doing. But I was like thinking to myself, at least I'm trying. There's something. But you can hear your relatives or friends say that they want another job, they want new experiences, they want new challenges, they want more money, they want a new house. Okay, so what are you doing about it? Because there's a way of doing it, but most people don't even try, and at least you're trying, and that's something. So kudos to you. But you have to focus on the things that you can control yourself. You can't control what people will think of you, how they will react when you say that you want to start your business. Focus on the things that only you can control, and you can control your own effort. You can control how much you want to learn. You can control who you interact with, how you build your network. You can control how you design your life. What other people will think and say, you cannot control, so stop worrying about it. And another mindset block that you have to overcome is the belief that you're not good enough. You do not have what it takes. You're not talented enough. You do not have enough knowledge to start this business. Why should people invest in me? Everybody else in the industry are so much more educated than me, have so much more knowledge than me, are so much better in this and this than me. The fear can be so overwhelming that it prevents you to even start trying. And I have been on this journey now for over 2 years, and the clients that I work with are where I was 2 years ago, so they aspire to be where I am now. But I also started from scratch. I had 0 clients, but that's the beauty of it all. You develop, you learn new skill set, you develop yourself, your knowledge about how you do things. Having a business is only to solve problems. So the first problem that might occur is you having fear about hitting record and posting that video onto social media. Then you have done that. Then the next obstacle will be, how do I close my first high-ticket client? Then you learn how to do that. Then next problem might be, how do I close 2 high-ticket clients? So it's only about fixing problems. You always do something that you have never done before, but you will eventually learn how to fix them, and you will have more knowledge and more experience to share with others. I think every successful business owner out there has faced problems that they have not yet learn how to overcome. But there's a lot of stories out there from successful business owners, entrepreneurs who have created something without any knowledge. Let's just talk about Elon Musk. He had no idea how to build a rocket, but he found a way. So I think it's safe to say, if Elon Musk can build a rocket with no experience, it's safe for you to start your business with no business experience as well, because there's a lot of blueprints out there who's going to tell you how to start your business. And another mindset block that I'm guilty of as well is comparing yourself to other people. I take myself and comparing myself to other people in the industry time and time again. But the thing is that we are in different paths and we are in different chapters in our business journey. You can't compare your chapter 1 to other people's chapter 6, because there are businesses out there with huge teams and a lot of capital to reinvest into their business, and you have not. You have just started your journey and you're doing this by yourself. Maybe you are like me as well. You're a mom working full-time and trying to build this business on the side. So it's not fair to you to compare yourself to other people who's doing this full-time with no kids, no family, not even a dog to look after. There are businesses in this industry who has existed for 5 to 10 years, who have a good reputation, who have spent a long time building trust with their community. Nobody knows who you are yet. You have just started your journey, so don't compare yourself to the people who are way in front of you. You have to start somewhere, and we all do. And when I started, my content was horrible. It was so bad and I had no idea what I was doing, but I found a way and I landed on something. And now is the time where I feel that I have finally got some momentum and I know what I'm doing. It takes time to build credibility, it takes time to build trust, it takes time to actually figure out what you want to do and how you're going to do things. So don't compare yourself to other people. Just focus on yourself and showing up and try to improve every time. These were the mindset blocks that I had to overcome in the beginning, and I still have them to some degree. And I think the reason why is because we always find new problems that we have not yet overcome. So you will always have this sense of imposter syndrome every time you are trying to overcome a certain problem or trying to learn a new skill. You're not alone in having these thoughts and having these mindset blocks. Everybody has them. But you always improve and you always will develop. So just start your business. If you're thinking about it, just do it. I have not regretted it for one bit. I've learned so much and I met so many beautiful people. So I highly recommend it. Hit record and just upload your first content piece. That is it for today, and I hope you like my video. And if you'd like to learn more about how to close your first hard ticket client, please subscribe to my channel.